Hey everyone, how's it going? So today I'm back with another video and I wanted to talk about pros and cons of living in Dallas-Fort Worth in Texas. So I lived there for 7 years, just moving back to my home state of Missouri 2 years ago, and I feel like I have a really good opinion and some experience to speak of. So if anyone is considering moving or not moving to there, this might help you. And this is not completely representative of Texas. This is just the city of Dallas and Fort Worth and the metro area, DFW. So let's get right into it. So first pro that I'd like to mention is diversity. I thought Dallas-Fort Worth had a diversity much like New York City or Los Angeles. It was always growing and changing, and there was people from all walks of life and cultures and backgrounds. I love the melting pot type of feel like those other large cities have. That is definitely less homogenous than other parts of the country that just have one single race or culture or type of people. So if you like diversity, that's definitely positive. Also, they have low sales taxes and gas taxes, no state income tax. All that is very positive. If you're renting, it's not going to affect you, but if you own property, the property tax would be the only thing that I could say that's higher than other states. I rented, so it didn't affect me, but I definitely liked having low taxes. Your money seems to go further. I think the roads were very good there. The state spends a lot of money and using federal money to fix their interstate highways, the freeway systems, even city streets in Dallas and Fort Worth. They were always very nice and frequently repaved. I just never had a problem. Very little potholes. Your car doesn't get all torn up like other cities like Chicago or Detroit or something that I've been to. Another one is sunny weather, sunny and warm weather. You get like 6 months of summer here. So, if you like warm and sunny weather, I did. Sunny weather tends to bring out my energy and my motivation. I have like a positive mood. Too much of it can get annoying without having even one rainy day over the summer, but I definitely thought that was a benefit. The jobs are very well. The jobs are plentiful and they do pay very good. So if you're looking for a job that you can't seem to find in another city and you want to move here, have a job lined up and you will enjoy it. Also, the cost of living in Dallas-Fort Worth was very well low, below average. It was pretty cheap here to rent. Some places are going to be higher, but you can find a place to live and not pay so much in taxes and other living costs. Your money goes further. There was always something to do in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, from concerts, fairs, museums, family fun centers, nightclubs. They've got a huge nightlife downtown, lots of restaurants and coffee shops. The international airport, DFW, you can easily get to another city, even around the world, keeping the costs lower. All of that was great. If you like progressive politics, and I did, this is a very progressive city. Like I said before, the cost and the funding that they decide to spend money on, it goes for more progressive things. They put money into their libraries, roads, cleaning up their homeless, not having a huge homeless population to begin with, opening, different types of city centers. They've got a lot of stuff. The parks were nice, things like that. Progressive city politics, it's in Dallas, as opposed to other cities that may be more conservative. So if that's for you, great. Now for the cons. I thought the air quality was horrible. Pollution or just something that grows here, but my seasonal allergies were terrible here. I always was on Claritin or Zyrtec. I couldn't breathe. I never had that problem in Missouri and other states that I've lived in. So that may be a problem in North Texas if you're going to move to DFW. The traffic was horrible. While the traffic was always moving, and like I said, they had good roads and traffic way systems for it, the traffic was heavy, and it's not uncommon to sit on the freeway for an hour while you're waiting for a bunch of traffic to disperse and move on. So that was kind of annoying over time. But you kind of learn to plan around it and find different routes, use GPS to reroute you and avoid certain times and certain highways. The weather. Tornadoes, other big violent storms can happen anywhere in the spring, which starts like in late February and can go until June. I've never seen a tornado, but they had warnings and hailstorms and stuff all the time. Your car can get pretty messed up, so have good insurance. Their traffic cameras suck. As a way for the city to make money, and other cities in Texas do this as well since the state law allows it. Traffic cameras, if you're even just a little bit in the intersection when it turns yellow and it turns red before your car completely gets out of the intersection, pictures are taken of your license plate and you will get tickets. I got 3 tickets in a year, $75 each, just because I was in a hurry. People drive there fast anyway. So if you don't think that's constitutional, and I didn't, and you don't like it, you're going to have to deal with it if you live there. And finally, bad drivers. And I don't mean bad drivers as in they can't drive. I thought they actually drove pretty well compared to where I live now. But the drivers were just not courteous. They were kind of always in a hurry, and they drove fast, and they were mean. It's very easy to get into road rage in Dallas-Fort Worth compared to, say, St. Louis, close to me. People were not very courteous. They would cut you off. They would ride your bumper. They would flip you off. Honking was crazy. Like, what is this, New York City? I didn't like that. I felt like I was always under attack and I had to keep up or get out of the way. But, I'll make another video about the drivers where I live now when I make another pros and cons video of Springfield, Missouri. But just comparing that to here, they drive a lot slower here, which is a problem in and of itself. But all right, those are the pros and cons of living in Dallas-Fort Worth in Texas. I hope that you like and subscribe. And if you've got anything to add to that, please comment down below. Thanks for watching.